If you've been playing the Jordan Challenges, then you've seen a lot of big stars talking about the impact that Jordan has had on them and the game of basketball. And we've brought you 2K TV extended cuts of those interviews. This week, we've got Lakers Governor Jeanie Buss. Check it out.
We were so spoiled by the Lakers of the 80s. We dominated along with the Boston Celtics and the Detroit Pistons. You know, we were the teams of the 80s. Then along comes the 90s and this guy, Michael Jordan, who dominates the league by himself. There wasn't a Larry Bird to
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Powell is out there with Irving, and it's Hill, then it's Russell, and it's Silas in at the 4. And for San Antonio, they've got Mobley. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. Magic Johnson is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Marbury in at the 2-guard spot. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Silas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Irving. Good D by Mobley. The pass to Chamberlain. Here's Marbury. Pass to Johnson. Fades away. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Irving. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Johnson outside. Back to Brown from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can get too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Irving dishes to Hill. Back to Irving. Pass to Silas. In the corner, Powell with it. 5 to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And he knocks down the first one. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Famers.
Now, here is Hill. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
For San Antonio, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. Knicks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Irving's shot is good.
And love the pass from Hill right there, a true team player.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Down kicks to Mobley. Marbury passes to Johnson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Powell dishes to Hill. They get a hand on it. Here's Marbury, guarded by Powell. And Chamberlain gets it to go. Chamberlain got 6 points.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Powell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Carries it down low.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, pretty play.
And here is Johnson. Brown outside. And it's Irving with the rebound. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Brown outside. Johnson outside. Pass to Marbury for three. They get it again. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
New York shooting their first free throws in the game right now.
Shooting for New York. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A different look for New York. Grant Williams comes in for Russell, and it's Grant in for Powell. Both good from the line that time. And San Antonio has possession. They lead by 4. Here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Marbury passes to Chamberlain. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
There's the pass to Silas. That one goes in. Silas has got 6.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Irving against Johnson. Here's Marbury. Offline with his 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the basket by Hill.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Now here's Johnson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Kicks it to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. A shot's good from Irving.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs High Squad dance team.
New York comes into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Now here is Hill. Unloads from 13. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Dennis Rodman.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hill finds Grant. Now here's Irving. Launches it. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now Hero. And here's Anthony for three, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in San Antonio. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Please give a big round of applause for York.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Norman Powell. Avdia out there with Russell. And it's Silas in at the four. The Knicks making a switch here. Lynch is checked in. Now here is Irving. They get the rebound. Russell. He gets it in there.
Bill Russell.
Russell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Here's Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Irving. He kicks to Avdia. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Avdia.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's good for 2. Rodman's got his first points in this one.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
A putback, and it's Russell with that extra effort. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
That was your Spurs Youth Dance Team. How about another big cheer for them?
Anthony against Irving. Anthony drawing the double team. Hero kicks to Brown. Oh, good with the triple. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hornets. And that one's good, Irving.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Anthony taking his time here. Hero against Powell. Second chance shot. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Rodman.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Back to Irving. Pass to Lynch. Shoots over Mobley. Lynch's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And stolen by Russell. Here's Irving. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Marbury. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here's Powell. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Here's Russell. Over Rodman. Russell with a terrific move in the basket. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, Hero following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Avdia, the pass to Lynch. From the line, here's Russell. The shot will not fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Rodman passes to Marbury. Chamberlain trying to get open. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 8 points.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
New York takes timeout.
Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad.
TJ Warren is checked in for Rodman. Here's Hill driving inside. That one goes. Count it. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special when he's driving the basketball. It's also his mindset. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Here's Marbury. He's got 8. Bangs home the trifecta.
After hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Irving passes to Grant. And here is Williams. Passes it to Hill. Clock at 6. Marbury passes to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Outside, Hero. The pass to Marbury. .51 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Warren. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Hill. Will it go? Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hill's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Irving kicks to Williams. Yr3 drills it from outside. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. 4 seconds left. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks leading by just 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jaylen Brown out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Marbury in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Chamberlain trying to get open, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
First team foul.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Stephon Marbury taking 2 shots.
Kyrie and Grant. Shit, 3.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Irving. Outside Hill. Passes it to Silas. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Brown outside. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Back to Brown. Knocked away. It's stolen by Hill. One-on-one here. And it's Hill with the jam.
This is where Hill can hurt you. Once he has a step on the D in transition, it's lights out.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
At the line for one.
New York leading by 3. Irving passes to Powell. Hill with it. Dishes it to Irving. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. Brown the pass to Marbury. There's the dish to Chamberlain. Over in the corner, Brown. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Marbury missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Irving. Rebound San Antonio. Chamberlain got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Brown's got 7 points in the game. Powell the pass to Hill. Here's Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
So difficult to stay down on that pump fake. Irving sells it so well.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Rodman, he's checked in for Chamberlain. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Diaz checked in for Powell. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Marbury passes to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Irving dishes to Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Spurs U16.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Johnson draws the double and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the Spurs with possession. Hill finds Irving inside. Silas. And good that time.
Assistant.
And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The pass to Marbury. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Silas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Rodman with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Silas passes to Irving. Hill with it. Picked up by Rodman.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Here's Marbury. That shot off. Excellent D there from Hill.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
San Antonio calls timeout. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. If Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter, boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And the Spurs making a change here. Heroes checked in. Yr3, Grant, he's checked in for New York. And here's Brown outside. Rodman, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Rodman's got 6.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Hill after Dennis Rodman's bucket there. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Outside, Hero fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Avdia can't hit. Spurs trail by 6. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
New York ball.
For the Knicks, Williams, he's checked in for Russell. And it's Lynch and... For Avdia. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Irving misses. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Hero. Johnson outside. Back to Hero. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Lynch with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And finished off by Williams.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Williams. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving looking over the floor. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Irving. Hero way outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Now just a 3-point New York lead. Irving with it. He's got 22. Good. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Johnson outside. Hero from long range. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. You've got Russell. Norman Powell is out there with Irving. Then it's Avdia. And it's Silas in at the 4-man position. And so here is New York. In the corner, Powell with it. Russell trying to free himself up. And it's Norman Powell with the 3.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
It's Anthony with the drive. Here's Mobley. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Powell. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Silas. That shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. Hero against Powell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New York leading by 6. Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Passes to Marbury. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Here's Silas. Shoots over Mobley. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the Knicks miss again. Spurs trail by 8. Marbury passes to Hero, and it's sent back by Russell. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for the Knicks. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. A different look now for San Antonio. Chamberlain's checked in for Rodman. And it's Brown in for Evan Mobley. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hill, he's checked in for Avdia. Now here's Anthony. Back to Hero. Kicks to Chamberlain. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Moving against Anthony. Here's Russell. Up again. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Hero. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And how about Hero's body control? Capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Hill. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. San Antonio ball.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Outside Anthony. And the pass to Marbury. Chamberlain against Powell. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Chamberlain.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Irving. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 5 assists tonight.
An effective guard in the NBA has got to have the floater at his disposal. Go to work, Kyrie Irving. We see you, sir.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
New York takes timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive. Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
The Knicks leading by 5. Irving dishes to Hill. Johnson against Irving. It's back to Hill. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Stephon Marbury. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. The Spurs making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Irving against Johnson. Outside Irving. Pass to Silas. That one a little long. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Marbury. Back to Chamberlain. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving is one of the most clever scorers in the game of basketball. And when he starts to feel it, it's going to be a long night for the defense.
Marbury, right block shot. Mobley trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Chamberlain.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Marbury, good.
And what a hoop. Starbury, a shot maker.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Magic. Down low, here's Mobley. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Irving double team. Powell, no one around him, and they'll get another chance.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for New York. Johnson against Irving. Russell kicks to Irving. Beyond the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound. Here's Johnson. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Irving. It's in!
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Tries from the block. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Evan Mobley.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Evan Mobley, you've got to take your time, young man. You are in a big spot.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Norman Powell has found his way to a big spot. Can he knock in a big free throw?
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Into the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
There's a calm to Kyrie's game. That should help him right now.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Tries a three off the inbound. Hill with some nice D. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for the Knicks, Bill Russell.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Spurs fans, give it up one more time for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance lane, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put in a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks. Starbury shot like Harden. God damn.